New dawn, new day, new video. What's up, guys? A video by Streamer TV. Streamer Awards chaos leaves everyone speechless. Honestly, I've seen clips. The host, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm not even gonna talk about that right now. But we will be talking about it during the video. Let's watch this.
In recent news at the Streamer Awards, what was supposed to be a celebration turned into a tangled web of surprise walk-ons, backstage drama, public blow-ups, and serious accusations, much of which all happened in front of a live audience at the Wilton Theatre in Los Angeles. During the Streamer Awards, QT Cinderella approached Your Age and Rakai with a smile, and at first, the audience assumed it would be a simple joke or a harmless bit of banter, but instead she pivoted straight into a direct question that instantly shifted the room's atmosphere in the following clip.
We're right there with Rage. Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah!
If this was, honestly, if this was her first comment, she's already starting in a provocative
Rakai,
way.
question. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
Lil Rodney's son is all of us. She gave us a meme, a moment, and a memory in 5 seconds flat. Legendary host energy. She dyed her hair dark and sprayed her skin super tan just to get these racist jokes off.
Dan Clancy is here. Which is really nice because I kind of see Dan as a father figure. And just like my real dad, he spends way too much time online hitting on my friends.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
She called her son a dog shocker and Clancy a pervert, and you're still mad at her LMAO. She is trying her best to get on everyone's good side with these jokes after being exposed for hosting the rigged Streamer Awards. This gives me the same vibe as all the rich actresses calling Weinstein God each year, when they knew exactly what he was doing to new hopefuls. Ha ha ha. My good friend abuses dogs, and the guy who decides who succeeds in this industry is inviting new hopefuls to his room. Fanfan drops a joke on Hassan.
Hassan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Is that a
That's what
threat
you
or
get.
Like a what was that?
Hassan says that he's going to put
She
a
lost
collar on
words.
stable Ronaldo if he keeps trying to clip farm him.
Come on, bro. Come on. You know me. I'm a troll. Don't slam me. Don't pick me up. Don't throw me to the...
No, they were saying, what do you want to leave behind in 2025? I said, I don't want to say this in too close proximity to Ron, but nuisance streaming and clip baiting.
Like Jack Doherty, though, right? Not me, right?
I mean, you do it in a more like PG-13 kind of way.
In a friendly troll way, Hassan, bro. You know me, bro. We went to parties together. You know what I'm saying? We've been places.
You keep it up, I'm going to put the collar on you.
Oh, he's in on the joke again, that's nice. Guess now he's not being harassed and his life isn't in danger by the meme? I mean, until it benefits him again. Chat was put into emote-only mode on Twitch. When Hassan showed up, I sent a copy pasta once that everyone else ending with lightning bolt and oh my dog emotes and got permaban, not even a timeout. Like, fair enough, but Jesus, man. Edit, slightly more annoying now considering all the streamers are having a blast poking fun at it during the show. It's so cringe how he thinks he's super slick by leaning into it, but as it stands, he's lied consistently and done things like taping the collar in an attempt to deceive people. You can't lean into something when you're actively dishonest and you have your cronies like Pokemania, QT and Valk, also deceiving on your behalf. Mad cringe. Go up there and make it about you.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations,
Here we go with the drama.
and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah.
Shout out Rakai, shout out. Boom, 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 boom.
Personally, I've been watching all three of them. Adapt, Rakai, DG. I think, this is my personal opinion, I think that Rakai actually, like, he broke the record of streamer of the year. Like, if he didn't actually get banned, because I think personally that's why they didn't even know. He didn't win. He was nominated, but I think that's why he didn't win, because of the ban. It's like Twitch wanna like teach him a lesson, you know what I mean? First they gave him 2-year ban, then they reduced it to 15 days, 2 weeks, and they took away the award from him. But breakout streamer, it was him. Even though he was doing a little bit too much, but damn, that kid is a drama with a capital D for Twitch.
To clarify, she just walked up on stage. This was not an acceptance speech, nor an announcer of an award. Can absolutely feed whoever your loser ass is. Spending $1 million on production just for literally anyone to be able to walk up on stage and get on the mic. Literally not even cutting the mic. Couldn't tell if this bootleg Kanye moment was scripted, but it was beyond pathetic. Who even was that? Streamer of the Year award goes to...
I know that guy.
And
I know all these.
for Streamer of the Year.
I didn't know that.
Speed.
That boom. Boom.
Okay, extremity, I show speed.
That's the boom.
Obviously, it's I show speed.
6th nomination.
Obviously.
Big win. His second win tonight.
I mean, shout out to the man.
Holy aura.
Even though he's more on into YouTube, but
Very well deserved. Crazy the appeal he has worldwide. World Cup year next year should be great for his stream as well. Honestly, so impressive QT somehow got Kai and Speed to show up as well as all these other streamers has to actually be a mind-numbing pain in the arse to actually make it happen. Speed, I think, has been at least one previous year. Maybe more, I cannot remember. I know QT mentioned Kai had essentially been double booked for a few years. I think one he might have been at NBA All-Star Weekend, for example. But I'm glad he actually showed up. I think it's a huge mark for authenticity of the show when the absolute biggest of the big streamers like Kai and Speed show up to it. A lot of VTubers were upset that Peanut won VTuber of the Year.
Cool stuff. Sure. But yeah, Streamer Awards happened. We kind of covered some of the, I guess, the cringe moments. I saw a lot of people upset that Peanut won VTuber of the Year. Mostly VTuber stands. I voted for Peanut. I thought for that very reason. I knew it would cause a commotion.
Dude, I think the whole thing, I think it's a fiasco, personally.
Yeah. You wanted your Oshi to win, Ko? Is that what you wanted?
Dude, I think it's very clear that Peanut has said he's not a VTuber. So I think it was very disrespectful to give him that reward.
Okay. All right.
Real slap.
He's a Peanut, say that?
Slap to his real slap to his nutty face, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. He did call himself a P-tuber.
He is a
during
P-tuber.
his acceptance speech.
I believe he is a P-tuber.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that.
Hassan Piker got hit with the shock allegations at the Streamer Awards.
Stay seated as much as possible. Hassan, if you see Sea-Dog get up, you can use your remote.
Rest in peace!
That's it? There is barely any drama here. Come on, I've seen clips and stuff. Nah, I don't. Rigged. Okay, so Aiden. Okay. Let's watch the video. Okay, now so I'm on a different video by Aiden Live. Streamer awards are rigged. Well, let's see.
Welcome to the 5th annual Streamer Awards. Or Aiden Ross would call it his idea.
Yeah, bro, I just claimed the exact idea is to take these. This whole thing was full of a bunch of stupid jokes. The whole time, your age, what is a pride flag? What is your favorite color? Like, dude, listen, I'm going to keep it again, another buck here, bro. Listen, Cutie, I actually like you. I think you're one of the good ones. I have somewhat respect for you and Ludwig. I didn't like when you guys apologized and folded after you guys said that there was a shot collar on Hassan's dog, and then you said it wasn't a shot collar. I know you guys do like page together and shit like that. I get it. I know what it's like to have brand deals and shit, but you should at least be openly honest about that, right? And I felt bad for you when you were crying and shit. And I actually said I like you in Ludwig. I know you were just cracking a joke. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm down a lot of money, but you know what? It was I don't know if it was a good event. Let me watch these. Let me watch these clips. I'm not gonna do what I'm gonna do here. God bless you, and carry on.
Yeah.
Out of here. I'm kidding. The crowd's reaction.
Aiden Ross would call it his idea.
Nobody laughed. I mean, it wasn't funny, obviously. If you laughed at that, bro, you gotta be probably like, I don't even know. That was a paid actor. That joke.
Aiden, chill. Horribly silent. I mean, she, with all due respect, she's not the host for this kind of event. You know what I mean? I could have, just like on top of my head, I could say Emily could do a better job. You know what I mean? If she notched down her streaming personality. But yeah, I guess what she did wrong was that she didn't calculate the boundaries of her jokes.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Damn, she tried to be like,
just from stuttering, you could.
Nah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Just from stuttering, you could tell that she's
drunk. I could be.
She had a little bit too much.
Allegedly, in my opinion. But nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. A lot of this whole award shit's rigged. But I will say, in my opinion, I think FaZe Adapt earned that. Adapt's the big brother of this shit, bro. Banks, Adapt, Rain, Rug. I know I'm forgetting. Dude, those guys are the big brothers of this shit, bro. And the fact that he came out and he streamed, the guy's rich. He's been rich forever. He came, got passed for the shit, got fired up. He's been going crazy. Adapt earned that shit, bro. Adapt earned that shit. You know I love DDG as well. You know I love him, and I'll say that. But, dude, Adapt is like the big bro of this shit. So, in my opinion, she got kicked out for it.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations.
Oh, really?
We respect you for what you did.
She was a little bit tipsy. She couldn't control herself. She went up there. She felt like entitled to give her opinion. I don't know. It is what it is. Not the best strategy, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world.
Going forward in this video, most of the people I am about to mention are streamers or content creators of the sort, just so I don't have to keep on repeating it. But this is the Streamer Awards, an award show held by QT Cinderella, a very popular streamer where she gets together and has awards that she hands out to a lot of the streaming community for the accomplishments that they made throughout the year. And she has awards spanning from Best Battle Royale Streamer, Best Duo Streamer to Streamer of the Year, and people all across Twitch come to celebrate. And unfortunately for her, most of these events don't go off perfectly, and we have people trying their hardest to ruin it or just take the spotlight away from people who actually deserve it. We have that moment perfectly illustrated by the India love situation that happened during the Streamer Awards.
DDG, Vanilla Mace, Gwendolyn Ortiz.
And the Streamer Award goes to Adapt. Best breakout streamer. This means so much to me, and I'm so grateful, man. Thank you guys. You guys have no idea how much you have changed my life, man.
That was the Breakout Streamer Award, an award given to somebody who has gone to new heights in streaming this year, and it wasn't as popular maybe the year before that, or just really wasn't streaming. And you saw the person that won happened to be FaZe Adapt. Congrats to Adapt, by the way. I doubt he's watching this video, but still congrats to him. While obviously losing isn't the best feeling in the entire world, you saw that the other contestants like Wendy Ortiz, Vanilla teammates, DDG and Rakai, didn't make that big of a fuss or didn't really end up doing anything. But apparently someone that was really upset that Adapt won was India Love. And she decided to show everyone just how mad she was by storming the stage unannounced, unprovoked, and for no real reason to give her 2 cents to everybody that no one really asked for.
Sapphire Award, our 2023 winner, Valkyrie.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
Several issues here. One, India Love is not Kanye West. And before she even went and stormed that stage, she was actually interrupting an entire award show. No one invited her.
Anyway.
QT didn't have this as a secret surprise. There was no reason.
TV, stream, whatever. It's all same thing. Entertainment is entertainment. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that why Rakai did not, even though, my opinion, like I said before, he was supposed to be the one winning it. He didn't get his shit together. He was doing a tiny little bit too much, especially the flower thing, the scam, you know what I mean, the shoes burning thing. Those were a no by Twitch rules. That's why he got banned, and they took away the prize from him. But I think he was the one who was supposed to get the streamer break of the year.
Hey, I might need another drink though. Like, okay, your drink right there. So that happens. She goes to walk up. I'm like, oh, she's dead. Chilling. Gang, you would have thought she caught a body. Like 8-10 guards pull up. 8-10 guards pull up to the spot. Say you have to go.
True.
This is Plyboy Max's cousin.
Oh, that's
someone who was
cousin?
also at the stream
They do
awards,
not
and as
look
you learned,
alike.
was sitting next to India Love and basically encouraged her to go up there, not thinking that she would actually do it. Why you would encourage that act, I don't know. Why she actually did it, I don't know. But after doing so, as he says, she was escorted out by several guards. Probably because she just stormed the stage for no real reason, thinking that she was about to get a moment, but she had a bunch of people laughing at her because she's being a complete idiot and a nuisance. I don't know why we can't act like we have some actual sense while at an award show. Regardless if it's the streamer awards, the soccer awards, or just the awards to win a plastic water bottle, you can understand that people have regulations and things that they want to happen a certain way, and you disrupting all of that is going to get you kicked out of the event. But obviously India Love herself didn't see anything wrong with what she did, because when she went on her own stream, she talked about it as if she just had her own Kanye moment and that she should basically be praised for what she had done.
Hey, you know me, I'm super. You know, what needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, I need to feel this. Like, I don't give a like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like, I didn't like that.
Now, I know I said it basically after every clip, but I think it really needs to be emphasized. She is not Kanye West. AC.
It's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know? So your first initial thought is to run up on a stage?
Hold on, Lacey. Shout out to Cutie. And screw India, right? That's what he said. Ain't he a little bit biased though? Cause Cutie, she's like with the FaZe clan, you know what I mean? She's almost kind of like in a team, and India is not. It's like to them she's like an outsider, even though Cutie, she did some awful jokes. She threw some awful comments, but still, shout out. Come on. If you want to be legit and have a non-biased opinion, you're going to be like, India, yes, what she did, no, not good. No go. It's bad. Cutie, she kind of slept off a little bit on the comments and the jokes. That's what it is.
At the award show, but they definitely could predict where the jokes that were going to be made because they had to be run over by somebody, or somebody had to approve these things that were going to be said. And let me just tell you, most of these jokes
that's what I'm saying,
were interesting at best, and some of the most awkward inducing weird moments I've ever seen. And a specific one that's getting a lot of traction is the jokes that they made about Kai Cenat.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight too. Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Now, obviously, this is an award show, not just any award show, but an award show with content creators who make jokes on stream all the time. And some of them can tend to go a little bit too far and end up even being funny to the point of being recognized as...
There is a big difference between when you're hosting an award show and when you are on stream with your chat, throwing jokes back and forward.
Or places on the internet. This joke right here is not only none of that, but also not even that funny of a joke to begin with. These several ones that she made before even comparing Kai to Diddy Combs was saying that his streamer university was the least educational university in the world, and basically calling his mafia-thon a trip to get one of the most expensive haircuts possible, which those two I guess you can put aside because they're not really that crazy, but comparing Kai to Diddy is something that a lot of people have already had issues with and find very weird, and probably even Kai himself, because while he's just trying to have fun and streaming, compared to someone like Diddy Combs, who was in jail, locked up for a plethora of bad things, it's probably not something you want on yourself. And obviously not just me having a problem with this, but other people online, and even someone who was actually at the Streamer Awards, that being Ty Lil, wanted to speak out and say something about the weird joke that Fan made.
He spoke for his friend.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn it on, turn it on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Everybody was like, yeah.
Jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Now we're in the same situation as we had with India Love, a little bit different, basically the same premise though, where Tyler was out here calling out Fan, but in doing so is disrupting the entire event, causing it to go to a complete halt in order to tell her that the joke that she made wasn't funny, and even some of the previous ones, which I didn't show, were on the same level as that. Well, again, this isn't the same exact situation as India Love, where she's coming up and discrediting someone who actually won an award. I feel like it's still pretty odd to do this in the middle of the event, because at the end of the day, these are all content creators, these are all streamers, these are all people that work on the internet. They know that these clips are going out and they will have a chance to react to it and say their opinions after the event is over. You don't need to do it during it. Even Kai showed his displeasure without actually sitting here and interrupting the event. No, I feel like he is justified calling out the weird joke that Fan made. Doing it in this fashion doesn't help anybody. It just makes everything a lot worse for everyone involved in this situation.
No, not really. Not really. No, I disagree. Everybody was supporting Tyler when he said that. Everybody was cheering for him. Everybody knew in the room, thousands of people in the room cheered for him, saying, yo, she crossed the line.
To call out the stuff that Tyler did as a whole to make it seem like the jokes that were being said weren't that serious, that this is an entire content creator event and people are being way too sensitive about what's being said. At least that's what this current streamer had to say about what happened.
Stupid. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. They can't take jokes, man. They're streamers, okay? These guys are streamers. Get out of the streaming space if you can't handle it. Oh my god. Chat roasts us every day, and these young kids can't take a goddamn joke. That is the streamers.
I'm gonna let you finish. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, now I'm gonna comment on you. I don't know who you are, or what's your streaming channel, but just on based on what you said streamers take jokes and backlash from chat every single day, right? Like I said, there's a difference between when you are in front of your camera with your stream going back and forth with jokes and whatever, and there is a difference between when you're suit up, okay, classy, bougie, going to a class A event to receive a worldwide reward for something that you've been working on and on and on for years, okay? So it's not same energy. Don't tell me that it is the same energy. Oh, matter of fact, they should be able to take a joke from her because they're used to it behind their PCs, whatever. No, that's an event. A class A, classy, respectable event. Okay? Not some stream with chat. See the difference? Everybody there is to be came preparing for a ceremony, okay? Not just some shitty, I don't know, clown show.
Streamers should be the biggest people. I mean, we should be able to take the jokes the most because we deal with it every day. If you can't take a joke, get the out of here, you loser, you loser. If you're gonna be crying because I called you a loser for that, get out of my face.
That's because they are comparing him to someone like Diddy Combs. I don't think people understand how crazy his rap sheet is of the terrible things that he has done. If you're comparing him to another streamer or even another big name celebrity like Kevin Hart, I doubt he would care. But you're comparing him to someone who has been committed of doing all types of heinous things. Yes, I would also be upset. Even if people on the internet are doing the same thing, who's to say he is happy about that? And Kai hasn't streamed since that situation has happened, so we don't even know if he would ban people from his chat or even allow his own community to say these things about him. It's obvious by watching the clip that it was an awkward moment. These streamers are okay with people joking all the time because it's their main job and the way that they entertain people, but you can decide which jokes go too far and which jokes you don't like by how you interact with them and how you go about doing certain things. And there were even other jokes that were being made that people felt were very questionable, directed at Hassan along with FaZe Clan.
We're right there with Rage. Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Rakai, question. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer, it's a test, Rakai! Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it! Take his mic, take his mic. What? He's learned his lesson, he's not allowed to answer that.
All right, let's keep going this way. The table! Woo! Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember. Jason, Sakura, the internet's favorite couple.
Oh my god.
Hi.
This is worse than I thought.
Ron.
Now again, as I said, most of these jokes are interesting and leaning toward the stage of awkward, the millisecond that everybody goes silent and realizes that none of this stuff is actually that funny, which is pretty interesting because you're in a room full of content creators whose entire job is entertaining people on the internet on a consistent basis. But at the end of the day, I can understand most of these things are supposed to be jokes. And a lot of these people that are put in these situations, if they didn't want to be, are just going to probably react like Rage or say nothing like Rakai or just have a face like Kai himself and try their best to just laugh it off and keep this whole thing going. But I assume a bunch of people in the crowd or even online were talking about how annoying and how bad the jokes were getting, to the point where Cutie herself had to address them.
All right, it feels like we're getting loose, we're warming up, we're having a good time, and I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to Fan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama and that always happens, but I would never set you guys up for something like that.
Understandably, she had to address it because it's not like it's just me and Ty Lil that were getting upset. And I want y'all to know, I'm not clipping these jokes out of context. I promise you there was no real context I could add to any of those jokes. They just randomly were walking around saying these things to people as they saw them going by. And I don't want to make it seem like there's actual hate, but there definitely was a disdain for this year's jokes and things that were being said by Fan along with Cutie, because it just was not hitting at all. And even people watching from home, like me, like you, if you were watching the Streamer Wars, had an issue with it, and along with people like Jinxie, who were calling out how apparently last year's whole segment with Sketch was way better than what we have going on with Fan and Cutie right now.
Oh my God, next!
Anyway,
next,
speaking
next,
of Streamer
next.
University,
Come on,
we do
stop.
have alumni here
This is
tonight.
getting bad.
Nah, man.
Tota, wait, where?
I'm gonna be
not gonna
honest,
cut
shout
him.
out to her. She seems awesome. Sketch did way
I
better
swear
last
to
year,
God.
bro. And he was in and out of it. He was really Sketch did way better.
We're gonna speak
But shout out to her though.
Great, how are you? I'm a little drunk right now.
I actually, I told Marcus a joke that I was gonna do with Ray and Luca, and he said he was gonna steal it.
I really wanted to show that so y'all can understand how bad these jokes really hitting. It's not just me hating, it's not just Ty Lil hating, it's not just the internet hating. People all across the world.
I know for a fact she's not gonna be hosting next year.
How bad this performance was when it came to these jokes. Again, being outright weird and awkward at times to at bare minimum pretty interesting, and at the very lowest bar of what you could actually even call what a joke is. Outside of that though, along with the whole India situation, the Streamer Awards actually wasn't that bad, and the nominees that won definitely deserved it because of how much hard work they have been putting in throughout this entire year. And Cutie Cinderella, surprisingly with all the technical difficulties and even some of the stuff I just showed y'all here that went down, it was actually still a pretty good award show, and I'm happy that it turned out as well as it possibly could. I don't want to make this video to hate on the Streamer Awards or to hate on Cutie Cinderella, but obviously I'm gonna talk about the drama that happens, and that will come with a bit of hate for certain things that happen at the award show. But overall, it was actually a pretty nice event, and if you missed out on it, definitely go look up the clip so you can see some more interesting moments from said award show. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do will be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you didn't do this video,
I mean, definitely, it was some talent, you know what I mean? Some very, very talented people. Still, again, my personal opinion, I think streamer breakout of the year was Rakai, but I don't know, you know what I mean? It's just my opinion. And the host, I'm positive she'll never host that event ever again. I have nothing against her, but just the combination of jokes that she did, you know what I mean? That's not her, that's not her cup of tea. I say, you know what I mean? She could be a good streamer, she could be a good YouTuber, she could be, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? But overall, it was fun, you know, a little bit drama, a little bit this, a little bit that, a lot of awkwardness, but still, you know what I mean? Winners, at the end of the day, winners win, and that's it.